thank you, Mario, for everything you've done. We can go back to our peaceful way of life now. And now, son, now that we get right down to it, I'm kind of sad to see you go. I do love pontificating, so come on by whenever you want to sit and chat a while. Yes, please come back and visit. We'll watch for you. We'll work together from now on to prevent anything like that from happening again. Thanks for showing us how to stick together, Mario. Good luck with the crystal stars. I'll come back and see you again, I'm pretty sure, but for now, we gotta go. See you, Mr. Mario. What's up, guys? It's Dust here, and welcome back to Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Last time, we defeated Magnus von Grapple in the Great Tree and got our second crystal star. This time, we're going to be collecting a lot of star pieces now that we have the Super Boots and Flurry by our side. I actually want to go back into the Great Tree because there are a couple of star pieces that I missed while I was in here. So I will see you guys where those are. The first one is actually right in this room right above the entrance. You have these floor panels that if you do a spin jump next to them, they'll flip up and you'll get a star piece. Very nice. There are a lot of these hidden around the world, and we're going to be getting a bunch of them right now. If you come back up here to the blue cell, there's one right in here. I believe right here in the bubble room, somewhere. Okay, it's not right here. Is it over here, maybe? Okay, there's still one more in here that I'm missing. I need to double check where it is. There we go. There it is. Okay, so under the room with the jabby nests in it, you want to hit this bush. That's the one that I was missing this whole time. Okay. I believe that's the last one in the Great Tree. If I'm mistaken, you'll see me back in the Great Tree. Sorry, stop everything. We're getting an email. Uh-oh, oh man, incoming mail. Dear Mario, I'm sure you're very concerned about me. But please know I'm fine. I'm actually more worried about you. The fiends who kidnapped me are searching desperately for the crystal stars. I'll try to learn what I can about them. I'll email again if I uncover anything, okay? You must know I miss you. Lately I've dreamt about our days back at the castle. I hope we'll spend carefree days there again soon. Princess Peach. Pretty nice, huh, Mario? At least we know she's still safe. Back over in Flurry's house, I believe it's somewhere here. Said it's somewhere here. Oh, we have to go into Flurry's room. That's what it is. We actually didn't end up coming in here. We get the Super Appeal P badge right there. And star piece. After exiting back out of Boggly Woods, there's another one right here. If you remember, back at this part in Rogueport Sewers, we had this little piece of paper we couldn't move. Doing that, we get the Happy Heart P badge. And the next thing for us is actually right up here in the room with the black chest. Spin jump right in front of it. Star piece. In the room with the actual 1000-year door. Somewhere here. There we go. Another star piece. Coming up from the room with the 1000-year door, we have another paper panel right here. Which gives us a hidden door. And that brings us to this room. So, figured I'd just show that off. We don't really need that room right now, but good to know that we now have an easier way back there. Did I ever come in here? I don't remember. I did not, but we can't do anything in here yet. Back in the original entrance of the Rogueport sewers, we have another one right here. Our next destination is actually in Petalburg. If we're right here next to the gate. Come on. Come on. There we go. Star piece. And then, there's another one if we go to the other side of town. Come down here. Right in front of this guy. Another star piece. Back in Hooktail Castle, actually. Somewhere around here. Oh, wait. I think we actually need to be inside of it. There we go. There's one right there. Back in Rogueport, right in front of Professor Frankly's house. There we go. Going to Rogueport Square, if you come right in front of the gallows, there's another one. And then there's another one that's right back here. Right behind Zest's house. There's another one. Now, we only have a few left. Oh. I was not expecting an email. What's up, Coops? After you found me, Coops, I found a nice hiding nook at a place called the Crystal Palace. It's so cold. My shell is frosty, but it's a great place for hiding. Obviously, I don't want anyone to find me, but the thing is, I do want people to see how good I am at hiding. See the bind I'm in? Anyways, spread the word. Come find the wandering hide-and-seek Koopa. See you later, or not. Alright. So let's see. If we go over here, I want to talk to this guy. Ah, my benefactor, Mario. Thanks to you and your coins, I'm all ready to get out there and strike it rich. Your timing is perfect. I was just about to leave. I'm so excited to begin my adventure that I'm shaking. So he hasn't left yet to go drill for oil like he said he was going to. Hold on. Somewhere... There we go. There it is. There's another one. Actually, I want to talk to this guy and see if he has any new wares. Alright, what do we got? Oh, he has the W emblem! That is a badge I definitely want to get. Alright, let me see if I can... If we need 432 coins. I'm going to make a mental note of that. Hopefully we can get there. But, if we come over here, right in front of the Pianta Parlor, there's another one. And if we head down here... Now, the last one that we can get for now, we head back up here, go into this building, right next to where old Wonky's at. Come on. There's another one. Alright. Those are all the hidden panel star pieces we can get at this time. Back in Rogueport Square, we, of course, have our brother. Well, I went to Rumble Bump Volcano and got myself a marvelous compass piece. It was an incredible quest. There was danger and all sorts of adventuring. It was pretty harrowing, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a long story. Sure. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. As soon as my ship docked on the Pudding Continent, I set out for the volcano. To reach my destination, I spent several days fording through dense jungle. Scary beasts were all over. More than once, I thought I was done for, bro. I may have screamed a bit to scare them off, you know, but as fate would have it, a blooper named Bluey heard me shrieking and found me in this one town. Bluey was on a journey of his own, but he joined me after hearing my tale. Now, Bluey's a madman. Back in his hometown, they call him White Torpedo. Yeah, he's a tough guy. Anyway, help me fight the Rumble Bump volcano. This place was all about bubbling lava pools and heat that make the sun sweat. And the place was lousy with evil traps designed to protect the compass piece. The scariest one of all was this gigantic 100-foot tall statue that stomped around. And the weakness of this giant statue, bro, was a red gem on its forehead. Now, I could jump high, but not that high to reach this thing by a long shot. So I came up with this plan for Bluey to hit that weak spot. All you, man, I said. I waited for a pause in the statue's movements and hucked Bluey up there. And bullseye! The White Torpedo saved the day. That jewel got whacked. It was a critical hit, and that stone statue toppled and crumbled into pieces. Once that was done, it was an easy stroll to the room where the treasure was. Fortunately, Princess Eclair was nowhere to be found. I got another piece of the marvelous compass and put it in the base. Now the compass pointed west to Plump Belly Village on the Strudel continent. So I set sails once again and came back here to Rogueport to recharge. That's what happened to me lately, but I'll be heading back out soon. Want to hear about something else? No. Let's go ahead and talk to... You want to hear what I've been up to? Just come find me. Okay. Hey there, I'm Bluey, and this guy's a total liar. Don't listen to him. You're his story, right? Well, he did try to throw me, but he completely tripped. And what happens? I end up landing in lava. Lava, man! You think that feels good? Thanks to him, he can stick a fork in me and I'm well... Stick a fork in me. I'm well done. My pale skin's crispified. I'll never forgive this guy. I'm gonna make him pay if it takes my whole lifetime. That's the only reason I'm still hanging around with him. You'll pay, Luigi. Well, shit. Luigi's gotten himself into trouble. Next thing I want to do is stop in here. Let's see how many shine sprites we're at. We're at 6. We can actually... Alright. Now Goombella's upgraded. And we'll get Flurry upgraded. Go ahead and skip that. Alright. So now we have all our partners leveled up a level. Very nice. Now that we've completed a new chapter, there should be some new troubles for us over at the Trouble Center. Life Mushroom from the Puny Elder. I'm getting up there in years, so I want me some insurance. A Life Mushroom. I'm in no big hurry, but sometime before my time comes would be nice. Please meet me in the Great Tree in Bogley Woods. So, the Puny Elder is requesting a Life Shroom. So, I'll see you guys there. Sure enough, Puny Elder's right here. Hey, you're the gent that said you'd help me out, right? Counting on you. Getting on in years, so I'd feel safer if I had a life mushroom around. There you go. Oh, Glory, you got one. A life mushroom. Lovely. Thank you, Martio. And you made it before I actually needed it. Phew. Here, take this reward. Life mushroom is like health insurance. I'll live a long life now, for certain. We got 50 coins. Very nice. Next we have Come Over and Play by Layla. Pianta Parlor is now having its grand opening event. Whee! Whoever takes this request gets a token of appreciation from Layla, the cute kitty boo. That's me. We're waiting on Rogueport's west side, so come quickly. Take on that trouble. Pretty simple. Just gotta go to the west side of Rogueport. See you guys there. Here we are. So, you just talk to the kitty boo. Hi, hello there, Mario. Welcome to the parlor. Oh, you took on my trouble. That is so super. Well, okay. Here's your token of appreciation. Hehe. Don't tell anybody. Hey, what's the matter? You look disappointed. 10 Pianta tokens of appreciation are way better than just one, so go on, enjoy the parlor. Play and win. So, you just get 10 free Piantas out of it. Not too... I mean, for a very simple trouble like that, it's fair. And lastly, we have Help My Daddy by Pine T. Jr. I need you to save my dad. I'll be waiting at the entrance to the Pit of 100 Trials beneath Rogueport. If you help me, I'll give you my treasure as a reward, a member's card for Pianta Poller. Yes, we'll take that on. Oh boy. I remember this one. You actually need to go through a bit of the Pit of 100 Trials in order to complete this. So I'll see you guys there. Again, if you don't remember how to get to the Pit of 100 Trials, all you have to do, use the paper through this fence, hop up here, airplane over the 1,000-year door, slip on through. Here he is. You took all my trouble? Oh, thank the stars. This is just terrible. My dad went into the Pit of 100 Trials and he never came out. He lost his job and said the only way to support us was the pit's treasure. But I don't need treasure. I just want my dad back. Please help him. So, we have to go through the Pit of 100 Trials until we find this kid's dad. I'll see you guys when we find his dad, because I don't want to show off too much of this place, because like I said, I want to play it on a live stream. So I will be back. Floor 18. And we finally found him. There's a beaten up me lying on the ground. Huh? What? Who are you? Wah! Wow. Did you come here just to save me? Really? Pine T. Jr. did? Wow, in that case, I have to get back to him alive. Show me the way out. Now, the thing about the Pit of 100 Trials is you can only leave on floors that are multiples of 10. So luckily, we only have one more fight in front of us before we're able to leave, but I'll see you guys when we do that. Hey, the exit. Okay, Pine T. Jr., I'm on my way home. So this chest right here will contain a badge. I don't remember which badge it is, but basically your reward for every 10 floors is a badge. I'm not going to be opening this right now because, like I said, I'm going to be doing the Pit of 100 Trials on a live stream. Alright, so this guy's down here, and he's selling a bunch of items. We're not going to buy any of that. One thing I will say, that the Pit of 100 Trials gave me a lot of money, so luckily I'll be able to go back to the guy in Rogueport Square and buy it off him. My dad's back. Sorry for troubling you. I guess health and family really are the most important things, you know? I'll look for new work. I've got to be strong for my dear son. Thank you so much. I'll give you my treasure as a reward. It's really important to me, but nothing's more important than my dad, so here. There we go. We get a silver card, a member's card that lets you play the paper mode game. Now, if you'll excuse us, and really, thank you so much. There we go. That is all the troubles that we can do for Chapter 2. I will see you guys back at the Pianta Poller, where we're going to try the paper game. On the way, we want to talk to this guy. And we want to buy the W emblem. 432 coins. There we go. So we have the Hammerman badge, which increases hammer attack by 1, but you lose the ability to jump. And a timing tutor, which I think we already saw. A repel cape will temporarily make a party member dodgy, so they're harder to hit. Alright. So, let me show off what the W emblem is. Pretty simple. You wear Wario's clothes. Yeah, so if you're sick of looking at the plain red and blue for Mario, you can play in Wario colors. Luckily, it's a free badge to put on. You don't need any BP for it. It's just more of a visual thing. But I think it's fun. But we're not going to leave that on. We're going to leave Mario in his regular clothes. But now, into the Pianta Poller we go. Oh, Mario, that card. You got a member's card. Okay, I'll prepare the minigame you can play with that member's card. How exciting. can now play the paper game. Paper game. In this game, you have to get paper thin with ZR to avoid the wind and get to the finish. If you don't turn paper thin as soon as the wind starts blowing, you'll get blown away. If you fall off the track, you'll lose. The higher you place, the more piantas you'll win. The shorter your time, the more bonus points you'll get. So get to the goal as fast as you can. Alright, here we go. Yep. Oh, even Luigi's in here with us. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. Oh, damn it, I fell off. No! Oh, I was doing so good. Alright, we'll play again. Alright, I'm gonna focus up more this time. Trying to be careful so I don't fall off. No! What the heck? How did I fall? Alright, well, we got one more attempt. I'm just gonna follow what everyone else is doing and just jump. I'm not gonna go for every single Pianta. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, we got third place. Not bad. With 8 Piantas. So let's see how many we get back. Oh, we got 27 back. Not bad. With all of that accomplished, what else to do but place our crystal star at the 1,000-year door? Go for it, Mario. Break out the crystal star. Location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. Cool, the next crystal star showed up on the map. Hey, but is it me or is it up in the sky or something? What could that mean? Means that beneath this town, the 1,000-year-old ruins remain intact. And that door's been sealed shut for 1,000 years by the crystal stars. In order to open that seal, we have to muster the power of all the crystal stars. But, why would they need to seal the treasure away in the first place? You think maybe they just wanted to protect it from thieves and robbers? No, that's not... That's not what? I don't know! Whoa, Professor Frankly? I'm sorry, so sorry. I know that the treasure was sealed away around the time the town was destroyed. The problem is, no one's even sure what it was that caused the town's demise. All that's written is, darkness stole the sky and the cataclysm rained down. I must research this more, assuming we'll just make an... Well, you know the saying. Oh, yeah, right. Anyway, what about the next crystal star? It looks like it's floating on that map. Very interesting. Perhaps it's pointing to the floating town of Glitzville. There's a stunning arena there where great warriors engage in furious battles. Ostensibly, families go there on vacation to lounge and enjoy the fights, but behind the scenes, the richest people in the world wager on the bouts. If it's a floating city, how the heck are we supposed to get there? A special blimp flies there, departs from Rogueport several times a day. The problem is getting a seat. The only way to get a ticket is through certain channels. Well, that doesn't sound hard. Anyone can use these channels, right? Right? I don't know, but I guess we don't have much choice. Word on the street is all tickets go through Don Pianta on the west side. Head west from Rogueport's main square, and you'll reach the side of town controlled by Don Pianta. He's the Pianta Syndicate head, and I heard he makes pretty regular jaunts over to Glitzville. Well, hey, that sounds easy. We just have to talk to this Don Pianta person. May sound easy, but he's a syndicate boss, folks. The rumors about him are scary. Don Pianta is a recluse. Just getting an audience with him will be difficult. So, we've learned the whereabouts of the next crystal star. Oh. Mario, Koops, how you boys doing? I'm just amazed. I had no idea a machine like this could be used to send messages. Technology! Wow! I'm doing great. Drinking fresh spring water, picking wildflowers, polishing my shell. This town seemed so boring 10 years ago, but I see the world differently now. I bet you'll like Petalburg more than you used to once you get back home from your adventure, Koops. So where are you headed next? I want you to see the wide world, son. It'll be good for you. You'll grow, but don't grow too much. Else, you might be too tall to fit through the door. From Kooply. So, good to know that Koops' dad is checking in on him. But anyways, we know the whereabouts of the new crystal star, and we know who we need to talk to in order to get a blimp ride over to Glitzville. Oh, another message from Professor Frankly. Hello, Mario. Still working hard? Professor Frankly here, in E-form again. There's something I forgot to tell you. I highly recommend that you look into a certain badge. It's called First Attack. If you have that badge equipped, you can take care of weak foes with the first strike instead of fully battling it out. Badge Shop in Rogueport has it available for purchase. You can get there by exiting the second floor of the inn. So stop reading this and go get yourself a First Attack badge. Alright, let's actually go to the badge shop before I end this episode off. Because I meant to do that because the inventory does refresh after every chapter. So we have the Nostalgia Tunes, we have the First Attack, that's the one Frankly was just talking about. Last Stand, have the damage Mario takes when he has 5 HP or less. Make action commands easy but earn less star power, that's a simplifier. Close Call P, we've seen that before. It's whenever you're in danger, you are least likely to get hit. But, alright, that's all the badges that are here for now. Now, next time on Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door, we're going to head to West Rogueport and see if we can get a blimp ticket from Don Pianta. See you guys then.